Hey everyone, welcome back to Brian's Mysteries and Adventures on Trail. Today's case takes us out to the beautiful state of Colorado. A young man went missing just 2 days ago. He was last heard from on May 12th of this year, 2024, when he texted a friend around 1 p.m. On this venture, Lucas Macaj, 23 years old, he's a very experienced outdoors guy. He loves hiking, camping, all kinds of outdoor sports, skiing, ice skating. Here is a map of where he was last known to be. He was attempting to hike Long's Peak. I'm going to have another map to show you. This is a very difficult hike, as you will see by some of the pictures. He parked his vehicle at the Long's Peak trailhead. He was thought to be using the route known as the Keyhole route. I'm going to have maps and various pictures coming up. Here is a picture of Lucas. He is roughly 5'9", weighing 155 pounds. He's got brown hair and green eyes. He was last thought to be wearing possibly a dark jacket, dark gloves, tan or brown pants, khaki boots, carrying a black backpack, possibly wearing a beanie or some kind of hat. These are pictures of Long's Peak, the Keyhole route which he was attempting. I'm going to have some various pictures of the various parts of the trail leading up. Here's a map of the various peaks in that area that someone was kind enough to post in relationship to Long's Peak, which is on the bottom there at over 14,000 feet in elevation. Here is another general map leading from Long's Peak trailhead up the Long's Peak Keyhole route. The summit offers amazing views and it is a very, very challenging route. Authorities were notified after Lucas didn't return. His last text message was the last time anyone heard from him. He was overdue. They contacted the Rocky Mountain National Park Search and Rescue. They immediately sent out ground teams. They then initiated various searches, including air and ground in various locations. They also brought in a heat-sensing fixed-wing aircraft, as well as some of the highest tech drones available with heat-sensing technology too. Here's a picture of an unmanned aircraft that they use. Here's a picture of the type of drones that are highly sophisticated. Due to the various possible routes he could have taken, they are focusing their search on the Keyhole route, including the ledges, the trough, the narrows, the area known as the home stretch. I'm going to have pictures of all these, and the saddle between Long's Peak and Mount Meeker. Unfortunately, right after he lost contact with his friends and family, late that night, heavy and very dangerous storms moved into the higher elevations of the park. This is a map just showing if he had tried to make his way down to the Boulder Brook trailhead and camp. It's an easier hike. There's a lot of water sources. It's a very popular spot for camping and hiking. That's a possibility. These are more pictures of Long Peak and the Keyhole route. The weather got worse overnight, but in the last day it has improved. They have been able to get more ground teams in there, as well as more of the aircraft. But so far, even with all this, they have had no signs of him, no trail. Here is another picture of him wearing a lot of his gear. Again, this might not be what he's wearing. It is thought that he is wearing something similar. Yesterday morning, Monday, May 13th, the park rangers found his vehicle. It was still parked at the Long's Peak trailhead. This and his known planned route to go up the Keyhole route and summit Long's Peak are the only clues that the search and rescue teams have right now. If anyone was in the area over the weekend, camping, hiking, trying to summit Long's Peak, I'm going to have all the information of people that you can contact. This investigation and search and rescue is still going on. They are hoping that he is hunkered down somewhere, possibly waiting out for help. This is a picture of what is known as the home stretch. Just look at how steep that is. You're basically on a vertical cliff. It is a very challenging ascent, which of course makes it more difficult for the ground search and rescue teams as well. Here are more areas of the trail leading up to the summit. This is another picture lower down, but as you can see, it's very rocky. This trail is definitely not for beginners. That said, it is known that Lucas had hiked many of these type of mountains in the area and other states as well. Currently, the authorities and search and rescue is asking if anyone has any information that they believe can help this investigation, or possibly may have seen Lucas or was hiking in any of these areas, including the Boulder Creek area. They would like to be contacted at the National Park Service Investigation tip line, which is 888-653-0009, or you can go to the website. I'm going to have all this in the description. They also wanted to let people know that they can remain anonymous if they wish to do so. Currently, that is all the information that we have. The search and rescue is still ongoing. Here are some more pictures of people ascending. As you can see, this could be very dangerous if a storm came up. Even if you had the proper gear, here's another picture of people ascending up towards the summit. Again, Lucas Macaj is 23 years old. He's got dark hair, green eyes. He's roughly 5'9" and 155 pounds. Based on his last text message that put him roughly a third of the way down from the summit on the Keyhole route up to Long's Peak, that was at 1 p.m. on May 12th of this year. Please share this video with anybody that you know that lives in that area of Colorado or that's planning a trip there, or anyone you can think of that this might possibly help the investigation. My thoughts and prayers go out to Lucas, his family, his friends, all the search and rescue members and authorities that are looking for him, and I pray that he is found safe and is able to reunite with his family and friends. Now I want to move on to bring you a case update, which unfortunately is very sad. Thomas Lee Robson and his dog disappeared on around April 21st of this year, 2024. It is thought he was attempting to paddle down the Colorado River on this homemade raft. If you didn't see that video, I'll have a link in the description if you're interested. Sadly, the authorities pulled a body from the Colorado River around River Mile 6. Grand Canyon National Park rangers identified it as Mr. Robson based on clothing and physical characteristics. However, a pending medical autopsy is being done, but it is thought to be a 58-year-old Thomas Lee Robson. There is no information on his dog. It is unknown whether the dog survived and got ashore somehow. There is no further information at this time. My thoughts and prayers go out to Lucas Macaj, his family, his friends, all his loved ones, the search and rescue teams, everyone who's out there looking for him. My thoughts and prayers also go out to the family of Thomas Lee Robinson. I'm so sorry for your loss. I will continue to follow the search and rescue efforts for Lucas and bring you any further information as it becomes available. Thank you all for watching. As always, thank you all for all your wonderful support. Special thank you to co.ag for providing the background music. Hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking with me to the end. I know this video wasn't that long, but I'm going to be doing videos like this. If people go missing, I will try and circulate their case as much as possible. That is the point of these videos. If you can, please circulate it to as many people as possible. I know that area and all parks are going to get more and more visitors, and hopefully, you never know, the right person will see something and help save some of these people, or give the search and rescue information that they otherwise might not have had. If there are any cases of missing people in your area that you'd like me to cover, please leave me a comment or send me an email. That's all in the description. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel and helps our search and rescue efforts. I'm trying to raise funds to be able to go out west and assist teams in Washington State as well as California. If any of you are interested in getting into search and rescue, please leave me a comment or email me. If any of you are able to donate, that would be amazing. If not, just sharing the video, liking it, subscribing, that all helps tremendously too, and I thank you for all of your support. I'd love to hear about any summer adventures you all have planned, or any adventures you've had in the past that you'd like me to cover on this channel. Be safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.